Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. I'm going to be talking about dreams today. A little rant about dreams. I think I've talked about dreams before in the past, but I'm starting to get more people to pay attention to my videos. Maybe they're listening a little bit more, so this information might hit you a little different. It's not even information. It's all what's the word? Speculation. Speculative. But it's just things to get us moving forward and talking and having conversation, dialogue. So when you have a dream and you wake up, right, and you don't know if some dreams you do know if it's you and some you don't, right? But the overarching and important part of the dreams is that you are going somewhere, you're doing something, you're a part of something, right? But the thing is, you joined it. You joined it. You were all, let's say, for example, when you have a dream when you're playing basketball, or you're playing sports, or you're going out with friends in your dream, right? They're not the normal friends you've had. Or sometimes they are. They could, and I'm going to make that a point too. So remind me, Brandon, remind yourself to bring that up again. So if they are the same people, that's important. And if they're not the same people, that's important too. And this is my theory on dreams. So I'm starting to think that there are dreamers. There's, in another term, another way to say real people. So I think dreamers are the people. So when you see somebody in your dream that you are familiar, maybe they are a real being. They are a person they're tangible. They are in the next life with you. They are people that you can bring with you or see in the next life. And that's why I think symbols, remember how I said in my last video or 2 videos ago, I said symbols and numbers are like almost tangible in a sense. I feel like they were created so that they were able to penetrate the physical world and the dream world, so that you can see a number in the dream world and be like, oh, okay. It's because maybe in the dream world you're not able to speak, and I think that's where, like how that got created is how can we relate this message from the physical world into our dream world when we see people that we know or we, you know what I'm trying to say, like let's say you wake up in the dream world, and let's say we get to a point where you can lucid dream to the astral project to the point where you can control your body, you can move in the dream world, but now you can't speak. Because I've heard many times of people astral projection and they can't move, and they see beings and they can't speak, they don't know what to do. So let's say we get to the point, right, where at least we can control our bodies. We need a way to communicate to these other people. So we have symbols. And maybe we created these symbols in the dream world and brought them into the real world. And then the real world symbols are remembrance for you in the dream world. So what I'm saying isn't making sense, but I think if you understand what I'm trying to get at, it would be pretty fucking cool what I'm saying. So, which is why it's an important, because I remember one quote is from what movie is it? I can't remember. You guys are gonna kill me. But the character says he wakes up in a dream and he meets this other person and he goes, he's like, this is funny. Like, I can't take this serious. Sorry, but what's it like being a character in my dream? And she goes, what's it like being a character in my dream? So they're both not thinking they're real, but the thing is they're real. They're able to communicate. They're able to talk. So that means they're real. That means and that goes to my earlier point of, if you see the same people in your dream, if you know people in your dream, maybe they are real. And if you don't see, and if you're never seeing familiar people in your dreams, maybe the people in your real physical life aren't real. They're not tangible. They're not able to go to the dream world, which is why maybe they don't teach you about dreams in. I'm not saying you should teach you about dreams in school, but you know what I'm trying to say. They write off dreams as they're unimportant. And like, for example, what do they say? Scientists say that like it's like a data dump, right? Like, so let's say you've had a long day and it's just a bunch of trash left over and it just gets removed. But then you have like spiritual people, like astrological people, who think there's meaning in dreams. Now, let's say that's simple. Let's say there actually is meaning in dreams, and you're seeing these people, and you're seeing symbols and signs. Maybe that world is just as real as this world. And maybe you're supposed to do both. What if that world affects this world? Mind you, this is all off the top of the dome. I don't know what I'm saying. I think what I'm saying is interesting. I think if you can take a step back from what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is that dreamers are like, there's not many people who dream. And that's a comparison of there's not many people who think. And that's the comparison I'm making, is that there is something tangible with the dreams. You know, I don't want us to just write them off. This conversation in this video stemmed from, a friend of mine texting me about his dreams. He's been having crazy dreams, and I always think something's up with dreams. It's an activity that's so important, because the reason why I say the reason why I mentioned the symbols, and you're probably wondering, well, why would we create symbols to communicate in this world, right? It's because, well, we know a minute in a dream world is fucking forever, right? So if you're in this world for a very long time, we need to be able to communicate. We have plenty of time to create languages and so what I'm saying is, what if that dream world, we helped Chris create this physical world? Which would be that'd be insane. I could open up new doors to conversations. But because think about it, you have those days where you set let's say you wake up at 7:10 or 6:10 in the morning, right? And you set it, you're like 5 more minutes, right? And then you get right back into that dream, right? Then the alarm goes off and you felt like you slept for at least 20, 30 minutes, but it was 5 minutes. Now let's see what happens in that dream world. What happened in that dream world? And we really need to, I'll end this video, but we should start writing our dreams down, start paying attention, seeing what happens in these dreams. We should maybe even recognize faces in these dreams, maybe moving forward. I think that could be a big key. Like I said, we're not the main protagonist in our life. We are protagonists upon protagonists, right? So like, we may be the protagonist in this physical world, but in that world, we are all what's not antagonists, but we're like side characters, because we're all together. We're serving a greater purpose. We're trying to figure something out. I don't know what that could be. We're fixing something in that world, which could fix something in the physical world, which could fix something in the fourth dimensional world. It's interesting, but that is awareness, though. At the end of the day, right? Is being aware that there's two of you, there's duality going on right now. There's a dream you going on trying to fight a battle or whatever's going on, and there's a physical you maybe trying to take what you're doing in the dream and putting it in, it's like I said, I might have been ranting this video. I think this is a pretty cool video for the topic. I think if you kind of are into dreams and understanding what I'm saying, it was a Saturday video, 6 o'clock. Nothing else to do. Think it's a cool topic to talk about. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. All right.